this was week 1, or quarter 1, week 4, Thursday. It asks for the numbers, which one doesn't belong out of these numbers.
36.
Okay, can you tell me why 36 does not belong then, Tanner?
It isn't a factor of 4.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 4 times.
Oh, oops, never
9.
mind.
Okay, that's okay, we have,
We all make mistakes.
64.
which one?
64.
Why?
Because it's the biggest number.
Nope, that's not gonna be a reason.
Wow.
Colvin?
16
Very
because
small.
it has a 1 in it.
Nope, because the other ones don't have the same things. Shay?
64 because it's not a factor of 4.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
We just said that.
Can't.
I said 4 because it's the only one that can be divided by 8.
Nope.
36, because it's times 2 for all of them.
Okay, it is 36
Oh, I still got it
because
right.
2 squared is 4. 2 to the 3rd power is 8. 2 to the 4th power is 16. 2 to the 5th power is 32. And 2 to the 6th power is 64. You can't multiply by 2's to get to 36.
I'm a big brain.
Number 2, 3 to the 6th power. You have to write it out. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, in order to do this, I find it easier to group them. Some of you did 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, 27 times 3. That's fine, but I'm going to do this. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So now I've got 9 times 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81. And then I have 81 times 9. And once I do 81 times 9, I get 729.
I got it right, but I went all the way down.
Then I have 5 to the 4th power.
5 times.
So 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Pair them up. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 25, and you need to write that up and down,
I did.
and you should get 625.
How did I get
I did it longer than I
107.
25
And my
plus
next
25.
number is 10 to the 7th. This is
Oh,
when you've
okay, I
already
can-
done the IXLs where it was talking about base 10s of 7. 7 is the exponent. So I just keep the 1 and then add how many zeros?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then
put
you
in
put a
your
comma every
commas.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Comma.
1, 2, 3.
Comma.
And there's your answer.
10 mil. 10 mil trill.
Number 3 says in the problem to the left, make another row that would go underneath the pyramid. So remember in the pyramid we did 8 times 2 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. So now we have to find a row underneath of that. So when I did that, I wrote on my paper 8, 2, 2, 1. So I have to have 2 numbers. Now do you see I'm connecting those?
Yes.
Because I'm using it. Now, this would be a number here, a number here, 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 and here. Most of the time, we want to go left to right, which is common. So if I went left to right, when I started it, I did 4 times 2, and then that'd be 2 times 1, one times two, but then if I add a two here and a one here, does that equal one?
No.
So that didn't work.
So what you
So then what I'm doing, I'm gonna work backwards. I'm gonna work from the right. So I know only thing to get one is one times
two,
one.
one,
So to get two, it's one times
two,
two. To get two, it's two times
one, two.
one. Cause two times two is four.
Yeah.
So then one times
Eight.
eight is eight. So when I went from left to right and realized, ooh, I'm not doing this right, I switched it around and went right to the left.
Can you do?
There are two couches against the wall. If one takes up 4/9 of the wall and the other takes up 1/5 of the wall, how much of the wall is covered by couches? What? So this is one couch, that's 4/9. Here's another couch, that's 1/5. How much of the wall does it cover? What am I going to do?
And
Add, yeah. So 4/9 plus 1/5. When I'm adding fractions, I have to have a
common denominator.
common denominator. What's gonna be my common denominator with 9 and 5?
45.
45. So to get from 9 to 45, I multiplied by 5, so I need to do that to the top. 4 times 5 is 20. To get to 45, 5 times 9 is 45, so 1 times 9 is 9. And I'm adding, so now I have 29 45ths. Because the denominator stays the same and you just add the numerators. I look at the problem and I say, oh, I cannot reduce. I can't divide it by anything that's the same number, so that's gonna be my final answer. Number 5 says, if half of the pie below is eaten, what fraction remains? Half of the pie below. So I need to take half of this shaded region. Okay, so first let's look at the shaded region. What fraction is shaded? 3 what?
Fourths.
3/4. So now I need half of 3/4. So on your paper, you're going to write 1/2 of 3/4. When I see of in math, I know that's multiplication, so I do 1/2 times 3/4. Can I reduce anything?
No.
Nope. So you just multiply going across. 3 times 1 is 3, 2 times 4 is 8. Number 6 is also one you could have done 1/3 plus 9 times 8 minus 3. Do what's in parentheses. Well, what's 1/3 plus 9?
9 and 1/3.
9 and 1/3. Times, what's 8 minus 3?
5.
5. So now you just have a multiplication problem. You can do these. 9 and 1/3 times 5. I can't leave it a mixed number, so I make it an improper fraction. 9 times 3 is
27.
27 plus 1 makes, so I have 28 thirds times
5 over 1.
5 over 1. Can I reduce anything?
No.
No. I don't know 28 times 5 in my head. So you do 28 times 5, which is
104.
40, and then that's 10, it's 140. Over 3 times 1 is 3. We are not gonna leave it as an improper fraction, so we're going to take 140 divided by 3. 3 doesn't go into 1, but it goes into 14 4 times. 2 left, bring down the 0. 3 goes into 26 times. Okay, but because we started with a fraction, we can leave it a fraction. Okay, we're not gonna put it into a decimal, so it'd be 46 and
2/3.
2/3. Seven is writing an equation. Jeb has to pay a plumber $65 to come to his house. So just to get that plumber into his house, he has to pay $65. And then $45 per hour.
Just normal 40.
Just normal 40.
No, but it's $40 per, what did I say?
45.
Oh, sorry, $40 per hour. After that, write an equation for the cost Y based on the number of hours. Okay, what don't I know? The number of hours, right. So I can start by just writing Y equals, how much is it to get him to my house?
$65.
So 65. Then it's plus $40 times
X.
X, cause I don't know how many hours it's gonna take him to fix
You try
the
your X
shower
and
that
see
won't
if
drain.
Yeah, she does her.
Why is it crossed off the
Your X is-
Okay, why do I make my X's
So
like
it's not
that?
a multiplication sign.
Exactly. No, because when you get into algebra, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I try to draw them and it looks like a school board or something.
Looks like
Number 8, copy it. Don't tell me you don't know how to do it, cause you can copy, right? And I told you yesterday, and we've had one every day this week. We had a problem just like this every single day, so you can all know how to copy, you all know how to put the line through the equal sign, and you all know how to box up your letter. Cause you're telling them, stop, don't move, you're staying put.
Stop, don't move, you're staying put.
So who am I going to move? Move the 6 away from the M, cause we're gonna try to get the letter by itself. If it's subtracting 6, we're going to add 6.
And then you cancel out.
And I do it to both sides. These 6's cancel out. These equal to 38. So 38 equals 2M. Now I'm gonna put a box around that M. He's not moving again, but who's gonna move?
2.
2. If this is like multiplying, what's the opposite?
Divide.
So I'm gonna divide by 2 on this side. They cancel out. Divide by 2 on this side. 38 divided by 2 is 19 equals, now, cause M was left alone, so he's there by himself. So you wanna rewrite it though, M equals 19. And don't forget, we could check the problem. Our original problem is 32 equals 2M. What do we think M is? 19. So 2 times 19 minus 6. So I have to do 2 times 19, so I'm gonna come over here, 19 times 2. Oop, thank you. 18, so that's 38. So I have 38 minus 6. 38 minus 6 is 32. So does 32 equal 32?
Yes.
So we've answered it correctly.